Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Thursday and welcome back to the Pagan Housewife. Our title for today's video is Mother's Day Make It Pagan. And okay, I will admit the title is somewhat misleading because many ancient pagans did have festivals that celebrated motherhood and mother goddesses and such like. But the fact remains that in modern times, Mother's Day has been much more cultural than it is spiritual. Now, according to History.com, Mother's Day in one form or another is celebrated in many nations. The exact date varies, of course, but it's common for it to occur sometime between March and May. And in the United States, this year Mother's Day is May 14th, so it is right around the corner. And our country began observing it in some form in the late 19th century. A lady by the name of Anne Reeves Jarvis helped create Mother's Day work clubs. It began in the pre Civil War era to help teach local women to become better at caring for their children. Then, after the Civil War, these clubs became much more of a unifying force for the country. In 1868, Jarvis organized Mother's Friendship Day, where mothers of both Union and Confederate former soldiers would meet up and they would do their bit to promote national reconciliation. There were other notable figures who also promoted the idea of Mother's Day or ways for mothers to promote certain social ideas, which just goes to show how profound the power that the hand that rocks the cradle truly wields. Now, Anne Reese Jarvis died in 1905, and her daughter Anna Jarvis picked up the torch and continued the work to make Mother's Day a national and cultural observance for the whole United States. She succeeded, and in 1914, Woodrow Wilson signed off on making the second Sunday in May the official Mother's Day for the country. Of course, once Mother's Day became recognized as an official national holiday, it almost immediately became commercialized, much to the dismay of Anna Jarvis, who began discouraging people from buying flowers and candies for the occasion. Eventually, she took to filing lawsuits against people who used the name Mother's Day for the sake of profit, and ended up trying to lobby the government to remove the celebration from the calendar. When she died in 1948, she disowned the holiday altogether. Now, thankfully, she did not succeed in ending Mother's Day in the United States. Just because people try to use a special day to make a quick buck, it doesn't invalidate the existence or the meaning of the holiday itself. Those who do make it all about the money, well, they reveal something about the nature of their character. But it does not reveal about what the day is actually supposed to be and what we can make it through our own choices. Now, personally, I didn't grow up celebrating Mother's Day because that was forbidden in the Jehovah's Witness religion. And while I am now perfectly free, if I wanted to send my mother a card on the day, the truth is that my mother, who is still a Jehovah's Witness, would not see that as the loving gesture that it would be intended to be. And, I'm not a mother, but that doesn't mean that the day can't be celebrated. If nothing else, I have a mother in law who surely does appreciate getting flowers and cream cheese brownies. But more to the point of this video, Mother's Day is a day where I can honor mother goddesses in general and goddesses who I look up to as motherly figures or who embody some aspect of womanhood and motherhood that I find important. I see this as a revival of ancient practices celebrating motherhood, and mother goddesses, and it's handy to have a present day cultural celebration just built right into the calendar. I see this as a natural fusion of customs. Naturally, as I work with the Norse gods, I'm going to be honoring Frigga, the All Mother, and I'm also going to honor Sigyn, wife of Loki. I'm going to be preparing them both a special tea, making scones for them, and I'll be burning a floral incense. Now, and if I can find some pretty wildflowers, I'll pick a few of those and also offer them. I feel much more moved to give wildflowers. The thought of buying a bouquet just didn't feel quite right, so I'm following my instincts on that one. And the point of all of this is that I hope that you will follow your instincts. And that in addition to pampering your earthly mother, and hopefully if you're a mother getting pampered yourself, that you'll also think about giving special attention to any goddess who you feel moved to honor on this day. So those are my thoughts on the subject. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments section below, or come fill me in on Blackbird's Brew on Gilded. There's a link to join the group in the description box. Click on it, it'll take you to us, and we can carry on the conversation there. But that will do it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye.